1v1 PvP arena. Hello, Vidargavia here, and welcome to this Minecraft 1.13 Let's Play from the Lionheart server. Yeah! Today we're building a 1v1 PvP arena over in the Games District. Yeah! And we're gonna look at some other things as well, such as a block palette for an upcoming major project and some bits and bobs like that. So, in the Games District, I have taken upon myself actually to build not one, but two arenas. One a little bit bigger, and one 1v1 PvP arena. And the bigger one, I think, is going to be up there. And I think we're going to have the other one as well, somewhere up there, because it's like a warm-up arena for the big thing, isn't it? So, we need to go up here and have a little look. And yeah, the Games District is coming along real nice, guys. Oh man, I still need to finish that roof. Oh well, anyway. And yeah, but the road sort of ends here, because nobody knows what I plan to do up here. And my plan is to have a big old arena, like following the ridge here, yeah? Sort of a half-circular doohickey, all the way over to here. This is the big arena we're talking about now, not this little one. And then all the way over to here. And that's fine. But I think maybe down here is where we need to have the 1v1 PvP arena. That's what I think. And while we're on the subject of thinking, what I think you should do right now is I think you should hit that like button and the subscribe button and the little bell. Because you know what? I make a ton of videos and they're all as good as this one. Yeah! This guy has fart bubbles. That is so weird. And this guy too. Butcher, what are you doing in the water? Gotta get out of here. So, typical example on how to derail a complete episode, guys, okay? I think the last clip was me saying, oh, we're gonna build an arena here, and you'd probably expect me to say, well, let's build an arena. But the thing is, we had a meeting on the server, and I sort of sat and built, and then all of a sudden the entire interior was finished, so we're gonna build the outside of an arena, but gonna have a look at the inside first. So I'm super pleased. It was just good fun to just build away while we were chatting about our things. This is what it looks like, guys. This is what it looks like. And do you notice, I don't know if you can see this on the video, but if I look to spawn, I have real frame issues. If I look that way, I have no frame issues. So something is going on over there. But anyway, so the idea here is that we are going to have a player here and a player there. It's a 1v1 PvP arena. Remember that, guys, okay? So then you get your gear in order over here, right? Then you step down and rush in and kill the other person, right? And there are some obstacles in the way, so you can't just go straight. There are some elevation changes, which might be interesting. You can hide behind some partial covers to make it more difficult, but there's no full covers. Don't know, I mean, all this needs testing, of course, before we can actually, you can also even hide behind here and things like that. And I think it's equal, so there's one of these here, and there's one of them here, and so on and so forth, right? And there are some obstacles as well that are going to be annoying, so like there's a piece of soul sand here, and there, and the same on the other side. There's this little fence here, and that's just going to be in the way. You're going to get stuck on that, and people can come up and attack you, or your opponent. So I think the arena's inside here is pretty cool. There's just sand and coarse dirt, quite cobble heavy, but we have some granite, dark oak, and spruce planks of different kinds. We have a thing up here. Let's go up and see that as well. Have basically a viewing platform where you can watch your friends kill each other. Up here it's just spruce stairs. They get a little funny here, but that's just because you can't fix that. Alright, so you can get up here and you can view the action from up here, right? I think that's going to be pretty cool, and I think it looks quite snazzy. I love, as you know, the new texture of the mossy stuff, so we've included some of that. And the whole outside here is going to, in the end, because of the vines, get overgrown and quite green, I think. And then we have these pillars here. I'm thinking we're going to put banners on them later on. I don't know if people have banners, like base banners, something like that, but they could go on here for sure. So let's think about the outside, since the inside is done already. I've laid out a circle here. I think this is going to be the outside. I want to have, I think, from that direction, I want to have the entrance, so to the viewing platforms, right? So we're going to basically have a bridge over here, I think, of some sort, onto these two blocks. think that could be quite cool. But we need to come up with the wall design first. I was gonna go with sort of the same as we have in there first, but what I think now is we need to have stone brick as the cobble equivalent. So if you look in here, it's quite a lot of cobble going into this, but we'll keep the stone and we'll have stone brick instead. And then we're gonna have granite as well. I think it'll look quite nice, and also more dark oak. But anyway, this is gonna come up. Right, so if we just build with normal blocks here, it's going to come up to here. And we can make it taller, but I think we're going to have the wall here. And then we're going to make some windows on it as well. Yeah, I think that could be cool. I think these blocks are the interest creation blocks here. We're going to have pillars of dark oak and pillars of granite. And then we're going to mix up all the stone brick here with cracked stone brick, mossy stone brick, and also some mossy cobblestone still, because it's just the loveliest block in the game, honestly, guys. So pretty. But let's see here. We need to first of all decide where we're going to have these, and I don't want to have them where the others are, because you can see there are pillars in here. I think we need to rethink. We need to have it not be even, basically. So we can have one here maybe. Let's see where we end up. We go here. Yeah, that's off by one. So let's say we have one here, and then we leave these alone here, and we have another one here. Then, of course, right? So let's go this way and have a look. We should probably have granite here, right? Because there's already granite poking out from the build in general here. So let's put that in, and let's just do it pillars for now. That's fine. Yeah. So this is another problem area here. Maybe we just want to extend it here, right? Like that. Now I know what we're going to do. We're going to have two dark oak pillars surrounding this middle bit here. So like here and here. I think that's going to be great. Like that, right? That's cool. And then we missed the granite here as well. We need to do this into granite. Alright, so something like this. I think it looks cool. Now we need to, like we said, we need to mix it up a little bit though. So I always want to try and have mossy cobblestone near the bottom of things, or where there would be moisture, and then go for more cracked the higher up we come in the build, right? So something like that we could do for the walls, and I've added the pillars here, and I've added some stone walls as well here. I think that looks pretty good, to be honest. Let me know what you think in the comments of that, though, because that might be a little bit much. I don't know. I added this little bridge here as well. Up here. Going in here feels really nice. Yeah. Yep, I like it. I like it a lot, actually. Now, these here sections here, we could do something with them as well. And what we need to think about now, and I guess we can do that here by the entrance, right? We need to have these come up even higher. Maybe 4 blocks like that. 5 even. And then we want to sort of make them into arches, right? So we want to have something like that. But I want them to be fairly weak arches. So we'll do something like this here. Arches like that. All round as well, and then some sort of crenellation up top. Maybe that will be cool. And I think to top it off is dark oak. I think it will be a really good option. So we're trying that, and I think maybe we'll fill in the gaps later with spruce in a little bit here, because that could look cool. That'll give the top bit sort of definition as opposed to the bottom bit, or as opposed in opposition to is what I'm trying to say. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look at the current state of affairs, right? Yeah, and then just fill in all the things that aren't windows here or openings with spruce. I think that will be a cool idea. Yeah, maybe have some of the granite or something come up as well a little bit further up, so it's not such an even line is what I'm trying to say. Now if we go over to one of the windows here, let's go for this one for instance, you see that they're a little bit rounded down here as well, which I think is really cool. Now these here on the edges, they're just for show. Can't really do too much with them, and they look a bit weird as well, so we'll see how we do with them. Don't know if this window looks better. I've tried a little bit of a different approach here with a half slab on top there. Let me know in the comments, guys, which looks better, that arch or that arch. I think maybe spruce fences. Let's try that, guys. Then you get a sort of a partial see-through effect and all that sort of stuff, which could be super cool. Super cool indeed. Let's see. Yeah, something like that. And I think if we look from a distance, that will look even cooler. Yep, that's what we're gonna do, guys. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I like it, guys. I really like it. Oh man, very cool build. This very good. Just to build, you know, and not really think about what you're doing. This very classical style in many ways, and you know, I could do this while we had a meeting and all that sort of stuff. So it's really good to return to your roots sometimes. That's why I feel. Anyway, I hope you like this build. I hope you like it, and yeah, now we need to have some PvP with somebody, I guess. Man, I am pleased with this thing. Actually, Ike is there. Maybe we can fight him. Although I will lose, for sure.
Yeah,
3, 2, 1, go! Ah!
That was super quick.
Yeah, but I am super bad at PvP. I really like building arenas, yeah, but I really dislike PvP. Well, I don't dislike it, I'm just bad at it.
This is gorgeous, but I will say, like, even for a 1v1, it's almost too small. So easy to get caught up, but it is gorgeous. 1, 2, 3, go.
No!
Basically, in my opinion, it looks a little bit more like you're just worried about it dodging rather than attacking.
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's one thing. That's one of the hardest lessons I learned when I was learning to PvP at all. Was like, if you're aggressive, people are either going to back down from you, or you're gonna actually do some PvP and learn.
Yeah.
Ready?
There you go. You keep jumping like a lunatic, man. I did better that time, didn't I?
You did, yeah. Okay, so you got your hitboxes on?
Uh-huh.
Like, look how small it actually is.
Yeah.
And so that's part of the problem. Like, so if I'm moving, it makes it harder for you to aim and dodge on it.
Oh, sorry, man. Well, that was humiliating. But you know what? I am really bad at PvP. I hope you like the arena, though. And now we are here in the Nether Hub. And at some point, Scusi convinced me that I needed to do the roof and the walls of this Nether Hub. And we're going to look a little bit at colors here today. And that looks absolutely fantastic down there. A little bit of colors. And you can see I have some blocks here, right? So we're gonna do a little experiment. I want to build something that is kind of like a gradient. Pillars that are kind of like gradients, like that. Yeah, something like that. But I think we need to have a stronger foundation, right? Stronger foundation. So maybe we have lapis blocks down here. And then I want to have gold blocks in this as well. But I'm not, or at least gold pressure plates. I'm not real sure how that would work, right? Because now these pillars are gonna need to be super tall, guys. You see that, right? It's all the way top there, and that will give some texture. And it's a really shiny block now in the new texture pack as well. It really stands out, which is always a good thing, right? Unfortunately, Hap has stolen most of my gold. For up here, we need to get up all the way up into the roof, and I want this to look. There's gonna be a feature in the roof, okay? But there's going to be, first of all, a background, if that makes any sense, in the roof. The background is going to look a little bit like a heaven or a sky, right? And I'm thinking we need these kinds of blocks for that. I'm thinking of building it out of wool, maybe. It's like a mosaic pattern, but that also looks a bit like a sky. And I don't know about the white. It might be that it's too bright. We're gonna do this mainly in streams, because obviously, as you can understand, this isn't much fun for you to watch on a video. But I wanted to include you sort of before we start. And then we can sort of have updates on how it's doing. And figure out the entire style and things like that in the videos instead. Yes, something like that would be really cool. I don't know. We might want to include some other blocks other than wool as well. We might want to have some clay and some concrete and things like that. But as a general idea, I think that'll lighten it up, brighten it up. Then we're going to have a big old feature in the middle here, going out to the 4 cardinal directions. But we'll get back to that later. Anyway guys, it's time for question of the week. Yeah, I missed last episode. Shame on me. I just forgot about it. I spent so much time over at the mob farm and underwater last time. I completely forgot about it. So, this question is, I took the best question from the last 2 episodes. So, let's see here. The farm feels old school. Very cool with efficiency and lag freeness. Decoy. Well, thank you for that very nice comment. Now, I haven't built this farm myself, guys. Well, I haven't designed it myself, is what I'm trying to say. It is a guy called Snow Crash who designed this farm. So, go and check out the video if you want to build his farm, his video. That being said, I want to talk a little bit about lag, guys. Lag on a server. At the moment I'm fine, but if I'm standing over in the games district looking towards spawn here, things are lagging, so something in between there is lagging things out, and I think is my Wheel of Fortune. That's my theory, so I'm gonna have to go and test that later on. And it's not the end of the world. It's fun to build it. It's over there, right? Fun to build it. In fact, it was awesome fun to build it. But not too many people use it, and I'm actually not opposed to just taking it, well, disabling the redstone. I really like the build. I think that the build should be there still, but it's things like that you have to do when you're on a server. That's where I'm getting with this, right? If things are lagging you out, even if it's your favorite thing, you're gonna have to do something about it. And yeah, it's not all hunky-dory playing on servers. You have to be careful with your farms. You have to be careful with where you build them and how you build them and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's how it is. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this 1v1 PvP arena. And I hope you liked that Ike beat me up thoroughly in it. And I will see you next time. Bye!